I am Gabriella, Ghost or GHoSTART224, depending on where you know me from. If you know me, that is. But currently, I have found myself in a little bit of a predicament where I have been accepted to study at the animation school that is stationed in Cape Town. Now, originally, I would be super ecstatic and excited to go to such a prestigious academy that is world-renowned despite only having a diploma course that people can do. Now, to study the 3-year animation course, it is unfortunately Cape Town, so it is expensive. But unfortunately, I do not have the funds to go study myself, so I am reaching out to the fellow people out there to see if maybe there are good-hearted people out there who can help even just a little bit with the entire funding process. But before I just come out and beg to you all, I will tell you why it will be beneficial for you to help me in this cause. It's a good cause, I promise you. So the first thing that you guys probably have to know is I used to study biochemistry and zoology. Now, I know it's a bit of a huge jump from, hey, you just studied sciences, now you want to study animation. Well, ladies and gentlemen, Steven Hillenburg, the creator of SpongeBob SquarePants, did exactly the same thing. He studied marine biology, then he did cartoons. And now he's dead, but that's not the point. Even now, everybody knows who's SpongeBob SquarePants. Everybody knows this theme song. Every child grew up on it because, well, it was a very good show. So I dabbled a little bit in animation in, I want to say my first year in university. It didn't come out too good because I used Flip-a-Clip, but yeah, I still have a little bit of experience. I also have drawn ever since, I want to say primary school, but I actually only picked it up in the 9th grade. And from there on, the art just started improving. I did extra courses to help improve the anatomy of my art. On Udemy especially, I watched Lavender Town, a lot of artists on there. And for me, drawing is what gives me life. If you see here in the background, those are against my wall, those are drawings. The style that I have is very unique and kind of simplified, mixed between Western animation and anime, I think. A lot of Star versus the Forces of Evil and a bit of Gravity Falls is also sprinkled in there, so yeah, take with that what you want to. The reason that I do request funding is because for the whole entire application process, first they had like submit a portfolio, then they had an interview phase. And I had actually a very good interview, and the guy who interviewed me said that he doesn't have any critique, and most of the time they do have a lot of critique because these people come right out of school and they're like young, immature, so positive, and I am a little older. I have seen the world for what it is, the positive, the negative, everything. So I think with that and the fact that I have a fairly good academic record makes me a top candidate for the school. However, money. It's not an issue. I don't like money being the center of the whole entire universe. I would prefer that it is kind of just a catalyst to help a reaction take place. Sure, you can do it. You've got the skills, you've got the love, you've got the talent, but you don't have the main thing that people actually require nowadays. And fairly simple is that is the only thing. The registration fee, that is the biggest problem at this stage. Classes start in February, so if I could reach just a little bit of money by then for the next 3 years coming up, then I could just use those funds to study further. It's a 3-year course, it's hella expensive, but I think it will be worth it in the end, because with the animation school, after that you can go to any South African or even internationally. You can travel over there and do animation abroad. So after the 3 years of studying, I plan to do more with what I have gotten. I can either start doing comic books, which kind of defeats the purpose of studying animation. I can create my own little animated works, which will probably be 2D because I am more drawn to the 2-dimensional than the 3-dimensional animation. Or I can just do 3D animation in a cute cartoon style like Mitchell's and versus the Machines. Yeah, things like that. So what I'm asking you guys is, if you guys maybe know of someone who would be able to help. If you can, send this video to people. Also, for the guys of you who are a bit of romances, I am planning to go to Cape Town because my boyfriend is studying there, but also because I want to study animation. So it's following your dream and being with the one you love. I would love to be able to go. It has been a big dream of mine to just bring characters to life. If you have seen my social media accounts, you will see that I have drawn quite a few original characters, very deep into the anime scene still. From Arcane, we have Nimona, we've got a few characters, clowns, fantasy creatures, normal-ish people. Yeah, and a few new characters popping up recently. So if you guys would like to see more of those characters, you can go support me on my social media platforms. And if you cannot support me in those ways, then well, still, thank you for listening. Any form of support at this stage is completely enough for me. Anything at all. And yeah, just thank you for listening. Sorry that this video is super long. It's just me rambling, but I do believe that I got most of the point across. Yeah. But yeah, that is all from my side. And now I will say farewell. Godspeed, gentlemen.